Hello, I'm Marnell from Miemie's Keepsakes. I am back with the 50 stack challenge hosted by Crafty Cat. I am actually caught up and very happy about that. So this week we're doing from 13 and 14, and oops, so I just have to put that over there. So I prompt 13 was thread. And so I was thinking, Amy was saying she liked to keep the, make it still see the gas check, and I totally agree. I have receipts here, but I'm wondering if this week I might do it on this side, and then the writing area will be here. And now I'm wishing I had coffee stained these before I backed them and went through all the trouble, but let's see how far we get. So thread. I have this bowl on my table next to my sewing machine, and all the little threads go in here. This one is not little, but this is from my kitten. She got a hold of one of my spools, and this is what's left of it. So I just kept it because I thought, you know what, that's a lot of thread, and it's actually was an expensive thread. And then if I take fabric clothing apart, I would use the threads, or if I have a little bit left on a spool. I mean, this for instance is way too, it's not enough to do anything on the sewing machine, but I can just unwind this and use it on for my journals, like this one. Look, it has just a little bit left on there. I just left it on the spool so then it's less of a mess in my bowl. Anyway, so we'll be using some of this thread today, and I have this left from my Marguerite Miller challenge this week, so I'm going to use that. And I have these beautiful stickers. It's like, it's not a vellum sticker, but it's definitely a see-through sticker. I love this blue, and I was thinking, all the blue together. That's why I pulled these stickers, and even this tag is really nice. I might just add that in the background. I'm not sure. I was just thinking of that. It's beautiful. Anyway, let's so I need maybe something more bluish in here. I do like how that looks. Maybe I'll cut this a little smaller. Let's tear it. It should probably still be bigger than that, because oh my goodness, that was folded the opposite, like totally the opposite of straight. Anyway, this can go on here, but maybe I will leave this in the background for this one, and maybe the other one I will go ahead and flip over this week. We'll see. And it still can go a little bit smaller, I think. Whoa, sorry for that sound. So yeah, I watched Cindy from Studio Lou on the weekend, and she started doing the challenge too, because she said that she saw it on my channel. And then I saw it first on Nancy Wishes from and Weeds. That's where I saw it the first time. So all of these things, they just kind of keep traveling. And now I'm wishing I did keep this one longer, but I still have this one, the other side of the envelope. So maybe I will go in, and I actually like this kind of the white that's folded over and looks a little raggedy. I do like that. I'll put that on there. and this one on here. But then maybe just a teeny tiny bit off on the top still. Once we have the right size, it should go fast. Okay, there, I like that. And then we need the thread on here. That's the important part. That's the whole reason. There is the, oh no, that's the prompt. And I do like using thread kind of in the background and just glue it on like that, and then something on top. So let me glue this down. First, I just need a page to glue on. There. Still haven't started a new glue book. Okay, let's put some glue on here. I do want the number. I like that the number is showing. And maybe if I have the number showing there, I'm thinking before I add that, I would just like a small piece of lace on the bottom here. And now I'm seeing some lace on here in this bowl, even though it's the bowl for threads. I'm seeing this kind of more cottony lace. I can rough up a little bit and then just maybe do that. Rough this up a little bit and glue it with some fabric tack. Okay. You can still see the 13. And I'm thinking I'm going to glue this down with fabric tack too, just because it's a thick cardboard kind of, you know, packaging. Okay. And I like that the red is there and there as well. Maybe I'll add that lace on there. Okay, so now I need to put this down. I'm gonna put that lace down. Okay, I glued some pink thread down as well. It's all about blue. It says it's blue. Okay, now the thread, and I did the same thing on my first, on the prompt red. Just show you quickly. So I did that. Didn't know thread was coming, but hey, I do like the look of it, so we'll do it again. Don't have any images of thread. Like Amy had a spool of thread from her digital kit. I keep this in here and just kind of roll it and make it, give it some texture. Wondering if I want to do the same on this one. I am going to add some glue in there just to stick it down a little bit. Still want it to stand up and, you know, not be totally flat, but just give it okay, it's okay. Let's do the thread. I'm just going to put quite a bit of fabric tack down and then spread it with this. It's a mask applicator that they would use in spas to put on masks, and just glue this down. Maybe I'll use this thing, and I use this because it's not my idea. I think I saw it on Rachel from Roxy Creations, I think. So it's just, you know, you're not messing up your brushes, and it's easy to clean afterwards. So gluing this down can be sometimes a pain in the butt, but the effect is worth the trouble. Okay, so now I want to decide what sticker I want. I don't want this blue, it's not the right blue. What's this one? Maybe it's too, won't show up enough. This one. Oh, I do like that one. No. Or maybe this one would show up even more. Whoops. I think I got it stuck in the thread. Where did I put that one now? There. This one. And I'm thinking maybe I'll add, I've painted some book pages with gold watercolor paints. Maybe I'll add that, and then the flower on top, then it'll show more. Yes, I do like that. Okay, and I'm not going to add anything more to that, I think, because it's pretty busy already. I'm not going to add a tag because it already has a tag in there that says it's blue. You can do the blue prompt again as well. Okay, got it. Sometimes these stickers can be hard to grab onto and get the back off, especially the see-through ones. Okay, and there is my thread is done. Okay, and then the number 14 is corrugated cardboard. Now I have used corrugated cardboard as the when we used the crimped paper, and I think I wasn't the only one, so that's okay. There's no problem in that, I think. I did own a crimper years ago, but I don't even think I have it anymore. Okay, so I found this piece of corrugated paper and, you know, blowing in the wind in my garden, and I cleaned it up with a wet wipe so I get most of the dust off. And I do like all the, you know, patina, and I don't know what happened to this poor piece of box, but I do like how it looks. So I was thinking doing it this way maybe, and just let's cut a piece of cardboard from this. Okay, so it's just, you know, more manageable on the desk. Let's get rid of the thread container. And I'm wondering, like, Amy made a pocket, and I'm wondering if I want to make this do the same. If I do want to make the pocket this way or this way, then. Okay. And maybe once I'm done, I will try to sew this on and see how that looks. But for now, I'm just going to maybe, I think she reinforced her pocket, and I think this one definitely needs some reinforcing because it, you know, it probably got wet and it was out there exposed to the elements, and so I just want to make sure it, you know, stays on my page and not just crumble away. I'm just going to reinforce this, or just glue this, you know, the part that sticks up on this side, because I know when I glue down the other piece of corrugated, it kind of, I put glue everywhere and then it just flattened out. I don't want that to happen this time. So I don't use a lot of corrugated cardboard in my journals just because I kind of feel it adds bulk. But you know, a little bit of bulk never hurt anybody. Okay, so that will be my pocket. So I just kind of brought out these same kind of things that I had sitting here, and I was just wondering if I should use this. I made this Sunday, and maybe not use this at all. And then I'm wondering, I have a couple of pieces of laces sitting here because I do want to make a background, and I don't have anything purple on my table. So I also have this container sitting on my table. I kind of just drop things, mostly pieces of fabric and small pieces of lace. There's a small, very thin piece of lace. So if I can get it out of here, let's just do that. It is scraps. Okay. And I'm thinking I want to make a background of laces. Let's see what I can, if that'll work, how it will look. Something like that. And then this one, maybe this one underneath, because this one has a beautiful scalloped edge. Okay. What else do I have here? This one. And I have this one. And then I need one more piece of lace. What do I have on my table? Here. Found more lace. I do have a lot of lace, so it shouldn't be a problem. at all. Okay. I just dropped that. Do I want that one on the top? Because it's just a little bit. Yes, let's do that. So we'll do. Oh, I need to see where I have to start gluing. Let's start gluing here. So I'm doing this on the the receipt is on that side, and that will become the writing space. And so just to change it up a little bit, and so I can, you can see that you're actually not just using a piece of paper, but I want this one on the bottom, but using a receipt that you're decorating. Like Amy said, she do want to see the guest check sitting there on the top, and I do agree with her. I try to keep some of the receipt, but sometimes it's difficult, to keep that showing. Okay, then this one on here. I might just have to add that small little piece on there. Yep. Going to put the glue, because then I can just add the small piece as well. Okay. Okay. And I will ink this up afterwards to make it less white. I'm kind of leaving them hanging over. I like the, that it's rough and not perfect. And then this I'm just going to glue on my pocket. Now I'm wondering if that booklet will fit into the pocket. If not, then I'll make something else to fit into the pocket. So there's my corrugated pocket. And I might just tear this a little shorter, because then it would be easier to flip into the pocket. Okay, that needs to dry. So now I'm thinking I want something on the front of this pocket to decorate the pocket a little bit. So I do like the the idea of the corrugated, the roughness of it, and then the laces kind of being more feminine. And so let's add something on here. Should we add the gold paper in the back again, just to give it some, just to ground it a little bit, I think. And then I'm looking for, oh, that's purple. How would that look? I have this, I don't want to open it up too much. Or do I not want that there? It might be too much, and rather have maybe lace on here. rather than, you know, because that kind of feels like it's overbearing everything. Where's the end of this? Yes, I do think I like that. I just might get rid of these really crazy edges and that all. Yes. Okay. Glue page. And I'm just going to glue the lace on because I will be using some fabric tack on the top pieces. That should help to keep the lace down too. Spread that so it kind of goes into the creases of the lace. I might just add a little bit of fabric tack in here. Okay, and then this came from a gardening book that I did fussy cut all the illustrations out. Unfortunately, I can't remember which book, but I do like the books with like nice small illustrations because for clusters it's really ideal. And now while I'm looking at this, okay, I'm covered in glue. I'm wondering if I want some lace on here as well, or if that is too much. The thicker one maybe? No, I think it has to be this one if I put something down. Okay. Okay, and then my little cluster goes on there. Okay, and there is number 14. Let's put the glues away and close them before I forget. And so number 13 was thread, and I have thread in the back, and then number 14 was corrugated cardboard. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!